Hello and welcome to a brand new country. You joined me from New Zealand, and I actually didn't really give too much context to the beginning of this vlog because I was just so excited to be landing into New Zealand, and also we had a bit of a stressful experience actually landing in and getting through immigration, and by the time everything was sorted and I hadn't started the video, we were kind of already like thrust into our little tour of Auckland. So I thought I would just introduce this now and say hello. We flew from Hobart direct to Auckland, and we are spending just under a month exploring the North and South Island here in New Zealand, and I am so excited. It is something that we knew we wanted to do whilst we were living in Australia. Kind of knew we were going to tag it on to the end of our year because we could do the year in Australia and then come home via New Zealand instead. So we're kind of traveling back the other way around the world, if that makes sense, rather than flying across like Asia and Europe. We're going to be flying New Zealand. I mean, kind of from here it's kind of east, but I guess it's all east because it's a lap. Basically from here to the US via some other places as well. So welcome to a new little mini series of vlogs. I'm super excited. This is actually going to be a vlog from Auckland where we stayed with my friend Johanna, who you guys have met in several videos by now. I actually met her last year in Greece, and then she was in the vlogs this year from Thailand, and most recently LA. I actually went to the Eras tour with Johanna in LA. There's a little bit of background, there's a little bit of context. Without further ado, we're just going to get straight into it because we have really just had the best start to our time here in New Zealand. I'm very excited for the rest of it. Good morning guys, from a brand new country. Tom and I are currently in New Zealand. We actually landed into Auckland last night, and we were actually picked up by my friend Johanna, who actually lives here. So our first few days we are actually staying with her, which is just amazing. I think sometimes I forget how nice it is to have like home comforts and be around somebody that you know, and we're actually staying in her house here in Auckland. So it's just been lovely. We had a really great night's sleep. I feel actually really well rested for the first time in like a week because Tasmania was quite like go. Basically, yeah, we got here fairly late. It took us ages to get through our immigration. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably the longest time we've spent in a queue to clear a new country. We were standing for so long, but they let us in, which was bloody good because I don't know what we would have done if they hadn't. But we are starting here in Auckland, which is the biggest city. Yes. Johanna's nodding. It's definitely the biggest city in the North Island, is it? Yeah, so I'm gonna go with that. So we're starting here. The only thing that's not on our side right now is the weather. It's kind of giving England, but we're holding out hope that it's not gonna actually rain. It looks like it might, and it has been doing, but it's currently not raining. So we're gonna head out, we're gonna explore the city and kind of just see where the day takes us. We don't really have a super set in stone plan. Yay! Here's Johanna.
Murawai.
No, that's just giving me the British pronunciation.
Like a drive with me.
Muliwai.
Okay, that's the correct way to say it.
Wait, so play it again.
Muliwai.
Muriwai.
That is the place that we are.
Moody wine.
It actually means
There's two of them.
end of the water.
We have basically come to the beach despite it being slightly bad weather, but it's definitely brighter here. Like the sun is brighter.
It's kind of attempting to shine.
And we were like, you know what? The weather is not going to put us off. We kind of wanted to see this coastline. Johanna recommended this, so we're going to have a little walk, have a little explore. I actually can't even really see if, are you in this?
Just.
But yeah, it was like a 50-minute drive through some countryside. Everywhere we've been has looked very nice. But yeah, it looks really beautiful here, so I'll show you outside in a second. But I think, are we gonna see?
If we can find the gannets, then we will see the gannets.
And they're birds, right? What are they?
They are.
There's so many.
I wasn't sure then. That could have been anything.
Yeah, no, there's so many native birds here. Obviously the kiwi.
Gonna be honest, I didn't realise gannet was one of them.
I've never heard of, well, I mean, again, no, I could be
But
being,
yeah, with the New Zealand is just birds.
yeah, I could be being so stupid. Anyway, we're at the beach. We're gonna see some birds. We're gonna do a walk, and thank you for driving.
Let's go to the beach.
Of course.
It's like having a personal chauffeur.
Rate your.
Shall I leave you a review? Uber review. 5 stars so far, actually. Always on time. Great music.
I was knocked down, heard the countdown through the haze in the face of defeat, yeah. I was ruled out with no bailout on my own, all alone, left to bleed out. But I
Wow, it has really
just like
engulfing me.
all the odds were against me. So I picked up the pace, and now I'm in the race. Give me some space.
Let's fast forward to 300, take
Why am I dizzy? So while we were frolicking on the beach, Tom's been drawing Taylor Swift opening up the Eras Tour. And if you can't read that, it says, "Welcome to the Eras Tour."
What do you mean you can't read it?
Yeah, and then over here we have Johanna's contribution to the beach, which is
Bolton.
BWFC. Why is that?
Bolton Wanderers Football Club.
You're like the least likely person in the world to be a Bolton fan. It's amazing. Her family are Bolton Wanderers fans. Yep. And then well, actually this was a joint effort from me and Tom. 1989 Taylor's version from the vault. That was from Tom. And then he did also actually, even with a headstone, make a little grave that says R.I.P. Kanye West.
Yeah, he's just been squashed by his...
Oh, there you go.
Rip. There's one more thing that you haven't seen yet.
Oh. Oh, that's sad. Here lies Dobby, a free elf. This does look like where Dobby is buried.
Does, doesn't it? Grass.
The grass and the sand, yeah. So we're currently in, what's it called? New World. And we are learning all about kiwi snacks and different foods. And I have to say, the supermarket is probably the best one I've ever been in. This trumps Australia by a mile. Like, the snacks here, incredible. It is. We have come into the city for dinner, and just behind these trees, kind of disappearing now, is the Auckland Sky Tower, which I feel like is the biggest landmark to see. I was pretty excited about it when Johanna drove us into the city last night. Oh my god, the Sky Tower! I was like, oh my god, I've seen that on the telly before. Yeah, because I always watch Auckland bring the new year in, and I feel like that's where the fireworks are from. But anyway, we're on this little marina called...
This is the Viaduct.
The Viaduct.
Yeah.
And it's very, very nice. So many nice looking restaurants. And then here, you can't really see it, but so many boats. And it's raining, so I'm gonna put you away. Oh my gosh, you joined me from the car. Tom's closing me in. Today is a brand new day. It is actually Tuesday, and we have looked out with the weather a little bit. Yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, it really didn't let up raining. The whole day was just pouring down. And obviously that is not really ideal when you're entering a new city for the first time. I think it does kind of hinder your experience if you only have bad weather. So I'm really glad that we're gonna get to see it today in the sunshine. The other two are just paying for the parking at the minute. Johanna's very kindly chauffeuring us around Auckland and driving us around Auckland, so Tom has just gone to pay for the parking as our contribution to that. We are actually hiring a car here in New Zealand, but obviously there was no real point in picking it up until after we were leaving Johanna's. But we are in a little town called Devonport, which is on the north shore of Auckland. So if you don't know the geography of Auckland, which I expect the majority of you don't because I didn't until yesterday, this is what it looks like, and this is where Devonport is. So we are on the north shore, and we are about to get the ferry. What's happening? We're about to get the ferry across to the city, but first we're going to have a little explore of Devonport itself, so let's go! I love this town. This town is just amazing.
You want a belly rub?
He wants a belly rub. We have just ordered drink, and oh, here's mine. Thank you so much. Amazing. Thank you.
Take a photo of this movie.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
I can't even remember how to use one of these.
It's actually quite wild. The camera is the vintage item at the table. We've really come a long way. People are like, you're using a camera? I'm like, yeah, I'm filming. I mean, I was about to say, before all of this happened, that we just ordered drinks and lunch at this little cafe in Devonport. It is really lovely. They have an incredible menu here, guys. And Tom went for a chocolate milkshake, and Johanna's got an iced chocolate. It looks amazing. And it's got a little treat on the top, a chocolate fish, which is a New Zealand delicacy.
Oh yeah.
And we've all ordered lunch, and we've all gone for things that are really different, but they all sound amazing. Like, I'm kind of jealous of everybody's lunch.
Do you know what? Everyone's so nice in this town.
Everybody is so friendly here, yeah. And we've met loads of dogs, which has been just delightful.
So nice people.
Here we have it here, just across the water is the city of Auckland, and as you briefly saw last night, here is the iconic Auckland Sky Tower. I hope some of you know what I mean when I say like they bring the new year in Auckland. So like obviously New Zealand is one of the first places to celebrate New Year's Eve, and I feel like every year I see them let fireworks off on Auckland Harbour from the Sky Tower. But yeah, I would say it's arguably maybe New Zealand's most famous looking city in terms of like being recognisable. Also looks a little bit like the Toronto Tower though. This is a kiwi bird, the bird that the whole nation is named after, and I have learnt lots about them in the last 3 days because Johanna is a kiwi, if you didn't already know. Basically, I didn't realise they were named after birds. I thought they were named after kiwis, the fruit. Until like literally last year, I did not realise it was a species of bird. Like I was just like, wow, I wonder if they just really like kiwis in New Zealand. I love to eat kiwi fruit. Kiwi fruit. Sorry, yes, they don't call them kiwis, they call it kiwi fruit. Kiwi the bird.
Kiwi the kiwi bird.
I'm pretty sure they're endangered, Tom.
They're endangered.
You're not gonna chop it up and eat it?
Chop it up and eat it.
Was that the northern accent you were just doing there? We are in Auckland city centre now, and this is like the main high street, is it?
It'll be Queen Street up there. Is like
Queen Street. I'm actually not gonna lie, guys, it sort of reminds me a bit of Sydney. Sydney.
Yeah, I agree actually.
I'm a movement and I ain't losing. Gonna go, 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 go. Like a bullet, won't take no. You should know, no, no, no. I'm about to explode.
Yeah, this definitely would not have hit the same if it was not blue skies and like,
yeah,
nice.
thanks.
Okay, it is a lot later on and we are having a little movie night, and we've got so many snacks.
So many snacks.
We've got mud cake.
Yep.
Halloween themed, because tonight is actually Halloween, guys. It is October 31st.
The Halloween theming is very excessive.
Oh yeah, they've
Massively.
really gone to town. Basically a chocolate cake.
I think that the like thing on the top might be a spider
it's a spider web. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's a bit more then.
We've got this. We've also got some classic New Zealand toffee pops.
Toffee pops.
Which I think I showed you yesterday in the vlog.
Toffee pops.
We've also got Tanqueray gin, which is just lovely, and tonic, which we're gonna have. We've got some chips, some crisps here, and we have decided because did we miss something? Yes, the Whittaker's chocolate milk. Apparently, guys, Whittaker's is like the best chocolate ever. It's a classic New Zealand chocolate. There you go, you can see it a bit better. It is really good. Like, I'm not a big chocolate milk girl, but I tried it and it was amazing. Wow, that's very harsh lighting. But anyway, we spent about probably 45 minutes trying to decide on a film because we didn't want to watch a horror film because neither me or Johanna really like horror. And Tom and I were like looking through Netflix and we just couldn't agree. So we have settled on Harry Potter because this is a good all round. It fits the vibe for autumn, even though it's not autumn here, but Halloween. And it also fits the vibe for Christmas, I feel, as well. So if in doubt, pick a Harry Potter movie and everybody can always agree. So we've picked Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Success. And we're gonna stick it on now and make some gin and tonic.
Yeah.
This is goodbye. This is very sad. Here's our new friend. This is the kiwi. We've named it Johanna after our experience with Johanna. So now I'm gonna send daily updates. I'm gonna text you every day a photo of where Johanna has got to. Gonna ride shotgun. Oh, she's gonna ride shotgun, sorry. And we're back where we started. Thank you so much for watching the Auckland video, guys. I don't know really how long it is, like off the top of my head. I feel like I filmed a lot, but actually I'm not sure that I did. We got quite swept up in the whole like tour that Johanna was giving us that I did forget to film some things, but that really was just because I was having a lovely time, and I was also obviously catching up with Johanna, and we don't really know when we'll next see her. We've been very lucky that our paths have crossed a lot this year, but obviously she is somebody that I have really enjoyed traveling with, but she does live in New Zealand and we obviously are based in the UK normally, but we've had a really lovely time, and a huge thank you to her and her family for putting us up for our first few days here in Auckland. I'm gonna end this vlog here and I shall be back with a brand new one from our time in our next destination, which you'll have probably seen on Instagram, is actually gonna be Hobbiton and Rotorua. So I shall see you guys in my next video very, very soon. Bye.
Bye.